Nearly 3 weeks into the anti-war encampment at the University of Oregon, protesters have moved directly in front of the university's administration building. Despite being asked to disband, protesters say they won't leave until they're heard by the school. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Matt Templeman. Renee is off tonight. We'll return on Monday. But first, KZI 9 News reporter Albert James joins us live outside the university's administration building with details on the move and why they say they have no intentions of leaving. Albert.
Yeah, Matt, the protest moved from their original location out on the Knight Library lawn to right here in front of Johnson Hall yesterday, with protesters saying administrators can't ignore their demands when they are right outside their offices. Now, I'm going to step behind the camera here and kind of give you a lay of the land. You can see here Johnson Hall with these canopies and signs. Protesters actually held a camp meeting here earlier this afternoon. And then across the way here are the actual tents that people will be sleeping in for their overnight encampment. Now, as you may remember, the encampment originally started on April 29th on the Knight Library lawn as students called on the university to disclose their investments in companies with ties to the Israel-Hamas war, sever those ties, and release a statement condemning what protesters see as a genocide in Gaza. But protesters say university administration haven't listened, and they aren't going anywhere until their demands are met, though what that looks like could change over time. Now, 5 members of the encampment have chained themselves to Johnson Hall, though they have no plans on actually occupying the building. Protesters have also been in contact with other encampments across the country and see hope in a camp launching at Oregon State this week and positive developments coming out of the encampment at the University of Washington. Protesters here understand the risks in staying out against the university's wishes, but they're committed to the cause.
All of us out here are taking a risk. We've all calculated that this is a risk that is worth it for us, that we care much more about a genocide happening, sometimes in our name, with our money, than, maybe finishing out the school year with strong academic standing, or, some of us are risking quite a lot to be here.
A university spokesperson tells me the encampment's move has required more security for the building and displaced employees and operations. They also reiterated that protesters are still in violation of the Student Code of Conduct. The university says they continue to ask the encampment to peaceably disperse, but didn't offer specifics on what action they would take to get the students to leave. Now, I asked that protester you heard from earlier about what other moves they could be making next. They say the encampment always is about advancing their cause and putting their front foot forward. Reporting live on the University of Oregon campus this evening, Albert James, KEZI 9 News.
All right, Albert, thank you very much.